Hello and welcome to Season 3 of the Minecraft Archive. I'm Jared3118 and this is episode 13. And in this episode, we are going to be talking about how to download the Season 3 world up to the current point. And I'm going to be giving a tour of my world in case you're not entirely familiar with what's all inside my world. So here I am. I've got Internet Explorer pulled up. To download my world, what you're going to do is you're going to go to www.youtube.com/ and that is a / Jared3118. That will, of course, take you to my channel page, and then over here in the right column, you will see Download Season 3 World, and you're going to click on that, and it will take you to the mediafire.com website, and you're going to click this green bar here that says download, and that will download a zip file of the Season 3 world. But before I close my browser, I want to also point out, if you are curious of how much money has been donated towards my new computer, it is currently at $260 out of a total of $500, and this little bar will continue to fill up. So if you are still interested in donating and you really want a house inside the Minecraft archive, keep in mind I will be giving away houses up to $500. So still got $240 more to go. Even if you just want a mushroom house, it's only $1. So donate however much you like. And if you don't have the money to donate, do not feel bad at all. I can't emphasize that enough. I'm not making anyone donate, not begging you guys to donate. It's just if it's something that you've been wanting to do, you still have the opportunity, and you get rewarded with a nice little gift, which is, of course, a house in the Season 3 world. So you're going to close Internet Explorer, and if I had downloaded this zip file, you should see it right on, or wherever you saved it. I saved it to my desktop, and it's a zip file, so you're going to have to unzip this. What you're going to do is in Windows 7, you can right click on it and you can go to extract all. So we're going to go ahead and extract it, sure, to the desktop, and pick extract. And this will just take a few seconds, depending on how fast your computer is. Okay, and there we go. The files are unzipped. I can look in this folder and I can see all of the files. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab this folder. So this is the folder that has data, dim1, region. You're going to go up one level and you're going to right click and go to cut. All right, so we've cut our folder. We're going to click on our start bar down here. And in this box down here where it says search programs and files, we're going to search for %app data %. And that will bring up this folder. And if you have Minecraft installed, you will see .minecraft. Go ahead and open that. And there you will see saves. Open that. And here, delete that. I was testing out something. Okay, here is where you will want to right click and go to paste. So in here, you should see those files still. And as we can see, Season 2, Season 1, they have, similar files. So once you've done that, you can close all of this stuff and boot up Minecraft. And you should be able to hit single player. And there we go. There is the Minecraft Archive Season 3. All right, I will continue this episode in game. Okay, when you first boot up the Season 3 world, you will be starting on the floor that is known as Jared3118's room, and you will be starting by this bed. This bed marks your spawn point. If you die, this is where you will be taken, unless you, of course, sleep in a different bed. You've got a little wolf here. You can right-click on him and have him follow you around. It's up to you. Of course, you got the beautiful view from up here. It's still kind of loading a little bit. You will see that you've been equipped with a bow, an iron sword, iron pickaxe, iron shovel, and iron regular axe. If you go up the stairs, this is the upper part of the tower. From up here, you've got a very nice view in 4 directions. You can see Viewer's Village from up here. Over here, once it loads a little bit more, and depending on your render distance, you'll be able to see the desert where I go to collect a lot of sand. Out here is just a whole lot of ocean, and I will likely be building out in that direction in future episodes. And then over here, you've got a very large mountain. Down there is actually where I stayed in the very first episode, and that cave under there is what I explored in the very first episode. You can try to hop down this hole. I tend to find that I die more times than not, but that is an option if you want to travel to the bottom of the tower very fast. Alright, so as I said, this is my room. I think if you are wanting your own room in the Minecraft archive, this would be a great floor. It's really, high up in the tower. It's empty. You can put a bed in there, whatever you want, and you can make that your room, slap a sign on the wall there. Yet again, this is another empty room. I planned on making like an alchemy station here. I'm not sure exactly what it's called in Minecraft, but basically, I think it's called a brewing stand, where I can make potions. I planned on doing that in either that room there or this one here. They're both empty. Not real sure. This again is another empty room. Not sure what's going to go in it. You can ride the minecart all the way down, but I'm just giving a tour of each floor. This is the enchanting room. This is where I do all my enchanting. Got a nice little crafting table here if you need to put together diamond pickaxe, diamond sword, and then you can, drop a weapon in there and enchant it. And I was going to enchant something, but it's not. I tend to only enchant diamond tools and weapons. Okay, so this is kind of like the ground floor of the tower. This is where you can choose to go exploring outside, or you can continue down the tower that goes all the way down to the bedrock. This is a memorial garden that I built to remember some of my viewers who have lost loved ones. I got glowstone blocks in the top of the trees now so monsters don't spawn out here. This is kind of like the memorial fountain, and here we have a sign that says this whole thing is Brian's Memorial Garden. I've also started to add some names for other viewers who let me know that they had recently lost a loved one. Here's a sign that says in memory of Thomas and in memory of Rob. If we go down the tower, we'll go explore outwards here in just a bit. Actually, you know what? It's daytime. Let's go ahead and explore outside now while there's no monsters. And we'll go ahead and actually take the boat over here. This is where Season 3 kind of all began. I actually spawned right over there. If you destroy the last bed you've slept in, or there's monsters around your bed, you will spawn on that hill right over there. But this is where I took shelter that very first night. I've stripped everything out of this room, so it's just kind of a bare, empty room. But it's a nice reminder of my humble beginnings in this world. There was a wheat farm along the shore here. I picked up all that wheat and moved it downstairs in the tower. But you will see some torches in the cave over there from where I've walked around and lit everything up. And of course I showed you guys this in... Ooh, didn't want to destroy my boat. I showed you guys this in the last episode. We got the tunnel here that leads to Viewer's Village that hopefully will slowly expand over future episodes. The same houses are here that I showed you guys in the last episode. Now I have explored out into that distance quite a ways, and the reason I did that was I wanted to find a brown sheep because I had accidentally dyed all my sheep white and I didn't have any brown ones, and the brown ones are rare, so I had to go exploring. I walked pretty far in that direction. There is a swamp, I believe kind of if you walked a straight line that way, there's a swamp. That's where I found some vines. But anyways, I was able to finally find a brown sheep far out there, but that is really the only direction I've explored far into. The other directions are still pretty unexplored, and I did that in case they created new biomes. So actually they've created jungle biomes, and that will be a future episode of going and looking for a jungle biome. Probably need a sign here, but this is my XP farm. It's very dark in here. It's probably hard to see on camera. But the floor is made of glass blocks and cobblestone slabs, so monsters cannot spawn in this room. Essentially, over time, zombies will spawn in this dungeon. The water takes them to this shaft here. takes them up through the ceiling and drops them down to this point here where they only have about half a heart to 1 heart, and all you got to do is punch them with your fist and collects lots of XP. This chest is full of all the rotten flesh that I've gotten from the zombies. Here we can see one going up now. I made a mistake one day. I was actually away from my keyboard. I decided to stand right against this wall and wait for zombies to spawn. Somehow, some way, when I came back to my computer, I was dead. It's possible maybe one punched me through the walls. I'm not real sure. I recommend standing more in the middle of this room here, about at this spot here. But I also really recommend go over to this chest here and put in your important items like your weapons. That way, if you do happen to die, all you're losing is XP. You're not losing all of your really good weapons. I had a stack of 64 iron bars on me, and I lost them all. That was not cool. Okay, that's about all there really is in this direction. It's very noisy. There used to be a kind of an animal farm here where I had sheep and cows that, of course, has been moved inside the tower. So that's not there. I've got all these torches lighting up this area because Viewers Village will expand into that direction. So as I was kind of talking about in the last episode, for my next project, I will be building islands in the sky all around the tower. Hope to do some pretty fancy stuff with that, using kind of like waterfalls and multiple islands connected by bridges, all kinds of really crazy stuff that I'm really excited about doing. I'll probably get started with the islands off camera because I've never really built an island in the sky, and I'm not sure if it's going to be easy, hard. But once I get it kind of perfected, I will make a tutorial video and show you guys how to build your own islands in the sky. But that is my next project, and I'm really looking forward to working on it. From here, you have a couple different options. You can travel down this chute here. It'll take you all the way to the bottom floor of the tower. But we're going to continue on foot. I'm just going to kind of peek in each room and explain what each room is used for. This room, of course, is the monster spawner and trap. If you need to collect items that mobs drop, this is the spot to do it. This lever opens up a trap door, and you can come in here. You can expand this room, add more lighting, whatever you got to do. This light switch essentially controls whether or not monsters spawn in there. It's dark now, so monsters will spawn. It's light now, so monsters will not spawn. You can go up here, you can look at the wiring. If you need to add more lights, you can do it up there. This actually takes you, and I'll show you later where it ends up, but it takes you all the way past the monster spawner room, down into a cave below the tower. So I will show you once I get to the bottom of the tower where you end up. It's a good idea to remember to close that as you leave. That way creepers aren't coming out and waiting for you right behind this door and kapoom, blowing you up. This is the animal farm. I've got sheep, white and brown sheep. Some of you were really worried that I had dyed all the sheep pink and I lost my brown sheep. I meant to say in the last episode, if you saw the April Fool's episode, it was just a joke. Obviously, it was an April Fool's joke. But I did not blow up the tower. I did not dye it pink. I did not dye all my sheep white. That was a backup of my world, and I modified the texture pack. All I did was replace the stone blocks with pink wool to give the illusion that I had actually went and hand replaced every single stone block. But I'm not that crazy. I'm a little crazy, but certainly not that crazy. Okay, so down here is the redstone lab. This room's probably a little bit more finished than you've last seen it. I've got a pillar and some stone slabs lining the obsidian there, and I finished this wall of bookshelves. In this chest here, you'll find your redstone ore, and in this chest here, you will find items related to redstone. There's unfortunately not a whole lot in there right now because I used it all for the piston elevator. This is the storage room. Pretty self-explanatory. You just look at the block, whatever block is above. That's what's in the chest. This one's not labeled. I'm still waiting to get a Silk Touch enchantment on one of my pickaxes so that I can put blocks of coal right above. I'd also like to put blocks of lapis lazuli there, And I would like to do blocks of redstone up in the redstone lab room above the chest. So pretty self-explanatory. You can expand this room if you need to in that direction to add more chest. You will notice a couple doors in this room. The sand one's not used anymore, but this one here, I've got lots and lots of cobblestone. If for some reason you needed all that cobblestone for a project, no need going out and digging up your own. I've got plenty. Pressure plates make that door open and close on their own. And we got the sugarcane farm here. You press a button, and you can collect all that wonderful sugarcane. You can go up those stairs and expand that if you ever needed more sugarcane. And in here is where I keep the reserves. We got books, sugar, and sugarcane. And as you can see, the water takes it all to one central point. Some of it, you know, kind of misses the stream, but, you know, you collect enough from it there. Let's just see how many I get. Oh, well over 64. 71 pieces of sugarcane. Here's the nether portal. Let me go ahead and hop into the nether. I'll show you. I don't know why. There's really nothing to show. But in here, just want to show you guys, I do not have a base. I have started to mine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, what is going on? Obviously, they're not very friendly. Oh, wow, I just got hit in the face. That was terrible. I was going to shoot him with my bow, but it really restricts your movement. Anyways, I kind of dug out a path here and replaced the soul sand with just regular, what was that, netherrack. Up there, I've started chopping down a lot of the glowstone, but there's still plenty there. Should be plenty out in that direction, and there's lots up in there. So if you need glowstone, that's a good place to go. Don't want to step in that fire later. And of course, this is the little room that I designed for the portal. And you've got lava falling from the ceiling. That lava will actually stick to the floor unless you download my texture pack, which you can also do from my channel page. You'll see a link that says download Minecraft texture pack. It'll turn your glass into these nice, cleaner looking glass blocks that let you see through them a little easier. This is the slime farm, which has not been built, so it's just a chest right now full of slime balls. And here is the tree farm, great for getting lots of wood and wooden planks, very fast. Just replace the wood with, the trees with saplings after you cut them down, and you'll have basically an infinite supply of wood and wooden planks. In here we got the wheat farm. This is my primary source of food. I use the wheat to make bread. Back here is plenty of seeds. You'll never run out. Here are 8 furnaces, which I use to smelt stuff all the time. And over here is a weapons and armor chest. Unfortunately, it's empty. I had an armor set, but I died wearing it, and then I lost it. This is a miscellaneous chest. In here just got kind of random items that didn't belong anywhere else. Got a couple doors, plenty of flint, but some of the more rare items like diamond. You got your vines in here, apples, which you can now make into golden apples. You got some mossy stone, even like a fishing rod, a hoe, flint and steel, lily pads, all kinds of good stuff in there. Got some dye to dye the wool. This, of course, is the elevator I showed you guys from the last episode. It'll take you up about midway through the tower. If you guys want to listen to some music, I've got some good CDs here. What's my favorite? Maybe Mall? I think this is a good one. Oh, Mall was already in there. Ah, yes. It's at a nice location so that when you walk around the tower, you can go up a couple floors, and you can still hear the music. Just kind of nice, relaxing music. Unlike the music that I played on my April Fool's episode. Ha ha ha. You can even hear it when you go in the cave a little bit. This is my branch mine. This is where I collect all that cobblestone you see. And the majority of it comes from carving out the tower and carving out these tunnels. We got the Alpha Tunnel. This is by far the longest tunnel. I'm not even going to run down it. It goes down quite a ways. But one thing to note is there is a... Oh, is that called a ravine? Yeah, I believe it's called a ravine. There is a ravine that is largely unexplored at the end of that tunnel. You'll see it. You'll see lots of water, lava, and really high walls. Might be something worth exploring. Maybe you'll find a mine shaft. If you do, let me know and I'll explore it too. And this is the Bravo tunnel. It's the newest of the tunnels. Doesn't go too far down, but you're at level 12 here, so you'll see a decent amount of diamonds, gold, iron, redstone, and lots and lots of coal. I talked to you guys about when I was in that monster spawner and trap room that it leads somewhere. It leads to this room right here. So, oh, we got a skeleton. Oh, you got pwned. Okay. So if we go up here, this is that long tunnel you're looking down. So it actually leads to over here. And I'm not even sure how that skeleton spawned in here. They can't spawn on glass. Maybe they can spawn on stairs. If so, that is new news to me. But it leads down to this room where you can actually collect all the loot. Basically, you stand in this little hole right here. Monsters will be pushed to that corner, and whoa, where did I get that bow at? Hey, I think that skeleton dropped a bow. Awesome, with an enchantment. Awesome. Let me get that arrow back. No, I can't reach it. Oh well, just one arrow. We'll get plenty more from here. But yeah, this is where you can collect loot from creepers, skeletons, all the good stuff. And I've started to fill up this chest with all the different items. You can sleep there if you need to turn night into day so that monsters spawn less outside. Ooh, I like this music. Oh yeah. And I think is that about it? Music's a little loud now. Okay. Oh, speaking of, skeletons dropping this enchanted bow, I saw a zombie actually drop a iron helmet yesterday. I'm really excited to see Minecraft going in the direction of mobs dropping, random items, but at very low percentages. I think it makes it fun to go kind of farm a certain type of mob in hopes that you get a rare weapon. So hopefully they continue to add rare weapons to the game and drop stuff like this, because this is awesome to have an enchanted bow that I didn't even have to spend any points on enchanting. So I really think that's about it. I know it was kind of a quick tour, but I assure you it took a very long time to build all this. Of course, you can ride this minecart rail station to, minecart rail system to each floor. If you flip the switch up and unpower these minecart rails here, the minecart will stop at each floor and it'll wait for you to press the button to continue on. If you want to bypass a room like the slime farm room, let's say you're never going to stop here because it's just a chest, you can flip that down, leave it powered, and the minecart will pass that room every single time. All right, well, that concludes this episode. Let's go ahead and ride the piston elevator just for fun. Ah, yeah, that never gets old. That took a long time to build and a very short time to ride it. But enjoy the Season 3 world. Again, I'm releasing it early because I just truly, truly appreciate all the donations I received. I'm really happy to have this new computer, and I'm happy to be able to continue this world on PC. I really don't want to start over an Xbox, so this is good. Very, very good. Enjoy my world, and I will start building the floating islands in the sky. I will be releasing kind of checkpoints in my world after I complete, really large projects. Once they are complete, I will update the link and I will make an announcement saying you can download the updated world for Minecraft Archive Season 3. In the meantime, have fun, and I will see you guys later.